Om Shanti. A very good morning to everyone. Now let us all lovingly call upon our beloved Baba, and then we will invite Baba to join this sacred assembly, and then we will proceed to listen attentively to Baba's divine words. I have told you many times, Om Shanti. Today is March 10th, 2025, and these are the divine elevated versions of God in corporeal form. And as we frequently remind everyone, we must acknowledge how commendable our efforts have been, much like they were yesterday morning. A sister visited us recently, and she is highly intellectual, being a doctor by profession. They said you understand Murli with your intellect. We do the same with ours. Others also interpret it with their own understanding. So, what is the correct understanding? The conversation was about various speakers, each presenting their own perspectives. So, where do we turn for the right guidance? Then there were some other answers that emerged while everyone else was seated in the assembly. However, if you are seeking the precise answer regarding who is telling the truth and who is not, you will find the evidence solely and exclusively in the Murli. According to the teachings of the Murli, the efforts and spiritual practices you are undertaking will be guided by Baba, who will help you understand whether they are correct or not. Baba will elucidate his teachings through the Murlis, offering divine insights within these sacred discourses. Yesterday, the divine signals and the profound words that Baba conveyed through his sacred messages included many important aspects that apply to everyone. There were many points about the chart. We should live with a compassionate heart, treating everyone like family. Give love to all, with special emphasis on the Kalpa tree. So we need to enhance our efforts even more. We need to do it even better. What was Baba saying? That we must give love to everyone. No matter what kind of family it is, we must blend our sanskars and remain silent. You should remain silent and keep in mind all the key points that are outlined in the chart. In all of this, the essence of Baba's meeting is deeply integrated. If not now, then it might never happen. What exactly did Baba say early yesterday morning? The same individuals from the past will be included in the garland. And as mentioned last evening, there is still a chance. There is still an opportunity for everyone. And what was the specific point for that? There is a chance, but what to do? Understanding the value of time is understanding the value of gold. By extending support to your family, you can make progress. Do not waste time, not even a single minute, not even a single second. Baba has expressed all these things in his great teachings. However, today, everyone is expected to focus on the essential practical task of thoroughly reviewing the Murli. But the most important thing to remember is the effort that we are putting in right now is being significantly endorsed by Baba as he speaks about it in the Murli. The current effort that we are putting in, as Baba has demanded in our spiritual practices, is something we are already incorporating into our chart. We're on the right path. We just need to be more intentional. So, who is heading in the right direction and who is not. Baba has instructed us all to make progress. Rather than getting caught up in who is on the correct path and who isn't, focus on understanding what the Murli is teaching. Today, on March 10th, 2025, Baba shared in the Divine Murli, "Beloved children, you need to learn and teach the knowledge that transforms humans into deities. You must learn and impart the teachings of evolving from a human to a deity, guiding everyone towards the realms of peace and happiness." So, in this context, Baba is addressing us right from the very first line, making his initial address to us. The goal is not to teach you to become a deity from a human. Instead, you must learn and impart the knowledge of transforming into the Supreme Divine Being from a human. We don't need to tell everyone the path to the land of peace and happiness. We need to explain how to reach the highest section of the land of peace. And how can one reach the highest seat of Suktam? The path must be shown. The question is, what is the sign of truly elevated spiritual seekers? So everyone, please mention one distinctive trait. If you consider yourself to be a highly elevated practitioner, share one characteristic that you believe represents you. Everyone, please share your signs. What are the signs of a highly virtuous practitioner? Take a moment to feel content. Stop typing for a minute. Everyone, please do not give any answers now. All right, please go ahead and tell us in detail what you have heard. Everyone has heard about the supreme effort of Sato Pradhan. We all know it well. Now tell me, does it really happen as we have heard? Go ahead and speak further. Bring forth something that no one has ever heard until now, something entirely new and unique. Inspire a profound and genuine transformation in the individual standing before you. We will strive for the highest goal and help others do the same. And please make an effort to ensure that you show respect to everyone. All right? It's important to keep moving forward without any pauses and without feeling worn out. It will neither stop nor tire. We shall never retreat from our journey. What we are offering is ultimately a blessing for ourselves. Excellent. We will not concede to failure. Keep evaluating and evolving yourself. We will do Amrit Vela daily. We will remain compassionate and steadfast in the remembrance of our eternal aim, and we will not be affected by anyone. We will make a sincere effort to view everyone with impartiality and respect. Pride will not influence us. Do not engage in fighting, but rather focus on your own efforts and perseverance in your spiritual practice. We will continue to move forward and keep progressing. Remember, we should refrain from being judgmental. Baba reminded us yesterday to always speak kindly and act with honesty and clarity. We must not miss Amrit Vela. So who missed Amrit Vela today? It is well understood that if Amrit Vela is skipped without any justification, attending the class is not allowed. After that, if someone chooses to stay in the class, it is their responsibility. Sometimes it is acceptable, and those who have reported it are also correct, which is fine. Those who are the highest effort makers will also make others like themselves. They will make others like themselves. They will continue to bring well-being to many. They will fill their bags with the wealth of knowledge to give as charity. Receive and help others receive the inheritance for 21 births. Understand that for many lifetimes, you will strive to make the highest spiritual effort. The song is Om Namah Shivaya. Who will sing this song? Does anyone know the first line? What is the very first line? All right. Today I want everyone to listen to this song. Since the first line might not be familiar to you, make sure to hear it twice. You are our mother, father, master and friend, but your answer is incorrect. Indeed, it is absolutely the wrong answer. Gershom Bhai's answer is write it down. You, who serve as the helper to both the father and the mother, are indeed the one who protects everyone. For those who have no other support, you stand as their only reliable source of strength and guidance. It should be clearly understood that these are the songs specifically chosen by our beloved Baba. Our Baba has done for us. We do not remember the initial lines. The devotees are singing praises of the one you are sitting before, so you should feel an immense amount of joy. The devotee you are sitting right before the one whom you honor and revere, so you should be filled with great joy and happiness. He is addressed as Shivaya Nama, but you don't need to say Nama. The children remember the father, and they never say Nama. This father is also the one from whom you receive your inheritance. A new child had come to Baba, and he kept going back and forth repeatedly. Everyone was deeply influenced by Baba. His personality was such. Whenever Babaji met, he would always greet Baba with a respectful namaste, folding his hands together. So he did it with the same emotion, meaning in the spirit of devotion. Then Baba also mentioned in the Murli that children often greet with namaste, as devotees do, but you have come to the Father. So Baba is conveying that the Father keeps the children in his remembrance and never bows to them. As this Father is the one from whom you receive your inheritance, you do not bow to him, but you remember him with devotion and respect. Bowing, remembrance, and the relation between you and the Father are deeply interconnected concepts. Salutation implies that there is a distinction between us. We are aware of you, but we do not fully recognize you. So they offer their respects. Just like when a minister visits, they greet with Om Shanti. Sister, no, Om Shanti. They offer a slight bow. Sister, all right, take care of us. They are showing respect, but they also give you some recognition. Who is this? What is this? To remember means to establish a connection. The soul remembers. The Father has taken this body on loan. He shows us the path. How do we receive the unlimited inheritance from the Father? You know well that the golden age is the abode of happiness. Where souls reside is called the peaceful abode. The golden age is the abode of happiness, and the place where souls reside is called the abode of peace. What is the place where you reside called? You also know well, the golden age is the abode of happiness, and the place where souls reside is called the abode of peace. And what is the place where you souls reside called? My original abode. What is the true seat, the rightful place of my soul? You arrived with a bag. They also came with a bag. The supreme and ultimate abode, the place of utmost serenity and peace, the highest and most divine dwelling, the supreme sanctuary. Nijdam signifies my own special place, which is uniquely mine. Are you taking a bag with you? Oh, Sharma auntie, where are you heading to? I am planning to take the Yoga Express for my journey. Madhuban? Oh, we are also going to Madhuban. Oh, I see. On the same train? Yes, okay. Your seat is in first AC, we got ours in second AC. So, we are indeed traveling on the same train, but which specific seat is assigned to us? Oh, we are seated in 2A, while you are comfortably placed in 1A. All right, today we will share our meal together, and please come over here to join us in our peaceful and serene sanctuary. Therefore, you are well aware that the place where souls dwell is known as the abode of peace. It is firmly established in your mind that we are inhabitants of this abode of peace. The place where souls reside is the abode of peace. It is clear in your intellect that you are residents of the abode of peace. You clearly know where you belong. This Kali Yuga is called the abode of sorrow. We souls are now studying to become deities from humans to go to heaven. Sri Lakshmi and Sri Narayan were humans who became deities. This transformation is for the new world. You study this through the Father. The more you study, the more effort you make. One must transform from a human to a deity for the new world. You study through the Father. Some make intense effort in their studies. Others are more lax. In the journey of acquiring spiritual wisdom, some individuals exhibit intense dedication, while others progress at a slower pace. Those who are supremely dedicated not only work towards their own spiritual growth, but also guide others to achieve similar dedication. They contribute significantly to the spiritual betterment of many. Yes, in study and effort, some are diligent, some are lax. In the pursuit of your studies, a key reason for not progressing might be the lack of understanding or clarity. However, if you continue with determination, you can become more proficient. Which aspect am I referring to? To excel in your spiritual studies, it is crucial to follow the rules and maintain consistent practice. Pay great attention to continuity and diligence. Pay close attention to the rules. I have shared a concept with you before. Always carry a diary in your hand. Now you are taking a diary for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Both the people at the center and those in the colony are watching. Now we see this mother at the center is very diligent. She sits in the front and writes unknown things in her diary. And what have you written in the diary? Nothing at all, just, I belong to Baba, Baba belongs to me. The effort-making Brahmin souls, whether any thought arises from their mouth or mind, are very diligent. So, who received the blessing? Based on what criteria? On what basis? By the rules. So those rules, you go to yoga daily, but your yoga is not connecting. Sometimes you feel drowsy, sometimes it is not going well. Sometimes it is not powerful, but you keep going. Everyone is aware, and they see that he consistently wakes up early every day. Whenever we observe, we notice him arriving from that direction, and it is these disciplined habits that will undoubtedly fortify and uphold him. The blessings from the Brahmins will continuously be bestowed upon you. The drama is powerful because it is fundamentally rooted in strict adherence to principles. As much as you fill your bag with wealth, the more you donate to others, the more benefit you gain. People donate and receive short-term benefits in their next life. In that, there is a little happiness, but mostly sorrow remains. Whatever is done there, it brings a little happiness, but mostly sorrow. You receive the immense happiness of heaven for 21 births. The boundless happiness of heaven is granted to you by the unlimited Father. Through this, you receive great joy in heaven. Don't deities perform acts of charity and virtue? They are indirect. They are indirect. Now you are to be in front. Baba explains that in the path of devotion, when people donate to God, they receive it in their next birth. If someone does good, they receive good results. If they commit sins, they get bad results. Here, in the Iron Age, only sins are committed. There is no virtue. In Kali Yuga, sins keep happening. By making efforts, you receive temporary happiness. In the golden age, you will achieve happiness for 21 births. That place is called the land of happiness. You can note down in your diary the path to the land of peace and happiness. This is the easy path to reach the land of peace and happiness. Currently, it is the Iron Age. The simple way to transition from the Iron Age to the Golden Age requires no expense. We, more than those outside, need the strength to truly comprehend this. I humbly request everyone to please pay very close attention to the time that Baba mentioned yesterday. When I come here, I observe that the Brahmins are not happy and they are not content. Even now, there are still some complaints about certain individuals, while others are content and satisfied. Yesterday, while we were driving, Brother mentioned his desire to contribute something significant to the yagya. Brother, this is something you need to undertake yourself. You are not allowed to tell others, and it is also important that you do not instruct others. Whatever needs to be initiated, it should start from here itself. Then Baba spoke about the time, and while coming, he was telling that now I need this and that, and when we come up in the car. So all the brothers discuss which Murli it is. They talk about what Baba has explained and shared. So he mentioned that my foremost objective should be to give love to the family, emphasizing the importance of love and support. If you see any weakness in someone, it means you don't understand family. What should you do? Focus solely on your own duties and then step aside. Avoid taking on everyone's responsibilities. But if you choose to, make sure to follow the guidelines outlined in the chart. Tomorrow, explore the forest routes. Brother Ji mentioned this, and it's in the chat. Shivabanji said the same thing. Today, Baba enlightened us on this topic beautifully. We shall delve into it later. So now it is the Iron Age, right? The easy path from the Iron Age to the Golden Age, from the impure world to the pure world, is called easy Rajyog, easy knowledge. Through the practice of simple Rajyog and the acquisition of basic knowledge, the Father makes you children extremely sensible and wise. Baba imparts great wisdom to you children. Sri Lakshmi and Sri Narayan embody this wisdom, don't they? Each word from Baba is intricately linked to the ultimate purpose. Although those who behave well and study diligently are also considered sensible, Baba's teachings here are exclusively focused on the ultimate objective. Girls rise only and only for the supreme goal. Although many things have been written about Lord Krishna, they are false. Lord Krishna says, I am the one who ate the butter. So you still don't grasp the meaning of this. If I didn't eat the butter, then who did? Baba is saying, if I didn't eat the butter, then who did? A child is given milk to drink. Will the children eat butter or drink milk? This depiction of breaking the pot and such things, there is no such matter. Baba mentions that children are not given ghee because it is too potent. They are given milk instead. But what is the significance of this? So, if we consider it purely based on contemplation, then secretly taking the sovereignty of this world. Secretly, who holds the butter of the world's sovereignty? It is those who advance with the aim and determination of becoming like the revered Krishna. Yesterday, someone asked about what occurs when we become part of the Brahma Kumaris, specifically if young men, known as Brahmans, receive the badge of Krishna. In the same way, it stands to reason that the Kumaris should be awarded the badge of Sri Lakshmi. Don't you think? Now, on what basis is this done? It is determined by gender. And Baba guides us to detach from our physical existence, helping us understand our spiritual nature. Sri Krishna is our ultimate goal and the epitome of spiritual purity. Sri Krishna is the epitome of absolute purity and sanctity in its entirety. Sri Krishna is regarded as the very first soul that will descend and incarnate on this earth. So Baba does not want to take you to number 2 or even 1 plus 1. He only wants you to be like Sri Krishna. All right, let's not introduce the concept of feminism into this context, okay? As followers of Kumar, we are here pursuing a distinct and higher purpose. It's not about a conventional goal, but rather the ultimate aim that transcends any physical identity. This encompasses both the aim and the purpose. The ultimate aspiration is achieving absolute purity. Krishna is not important. What matters is Shri, whether you become Sri Lakshmi or Sri Narayan. The significance of Shri, encompassing Lakshmi and Narayan, is quite prominent here as well, as they are often discussed and honored. He is the first Prince of Heaven. The glory belongs to Shiv Baba. No one else has glory in this world. Everyone is impure at this time. But even the path of devotion has glory. In the Bhaktamala, Meera's name is mentioned among females. In the gatherings, Narad's face is often sung about. There is a garland of devotion. Another is of knowledge. Devotees transform from the rosary of Rudra to the rosary of Vishnu. This knowledge of the Rudra rosary is in your intellect during the confluence age. The Father explains these things to you when you sit before Him. You should feel a thrill when you sit in front of Him. When you sit in front, you should feel thrilled. Just the other day I mentioned this to you. Whatever is unfolding or not unfolding in our lives, whatever challenges we face or do not face, whatever yoga practices we are engaged in or not engaged in, whatever joy we experience or do not experience. Is there yoga or not? Meditation or not? Service or not? What is the sole reason? You should feel thrilled. What is the one reason? Wasn't a word mentioned? Which one? Which one was it? Did you forget? Did you understand, brother? Internalization. This is very clear, brother. It was just explained the day before yesterday, emphasizing the importance of recognition and understanding. When there is recognition, yoga becomes truly beneficial. Without recognition, one merely goes through the motions of yoga. Efforts are made in the absence of recognition, but with recognition, those efforts are unnecessary. Brother, you feel that you need sattvic food, right? You are aware of what sattvic food is, so you understand its significance as you consume it. Are they coming to Madhuban to strive for self-recognition or not? A group arrived yesterday or the day before, and among them 4, 5, 6, 7 young men came. They arrived on the 11th and reached on the 12th. No, they arrived on the 7th and reached their destination on the 8th. Then on the 9th they went for a walk, and they also took a stroll on the 8th as well. On the 9th there was no meeting with Baba, as on the 8th we went for an outing. However, on the 9th we will have a meeting with Baba. Today they are peaceful, tomorrow they will go home. Brother, 2 new brothers have come. Assign one brother the duty of showing them around. They have come for the first time, and 4 others are going with them. Assign one brother the duty. However, there is a lack of awareness. People are not familiar with Madhuban, nor do they understand their own lives. Consequently, the same things keep happening. Sometimes pushed here, sometimes pushed there. Sometimes here daily, sometimes there daily. Stay in the peaceful spot that has been designated for you and focus on your spiritual practices there. If necessary, after completing your penance, you can come up for a day. You know the garland of devotees is made from the Rudra garland. One is the garland of devotees, the other is the garland of knowledge. Then the Rudra rosary becomes the Vishnu rosary. The Rudra rosary is from the confluence age. This knowledge is in your intellect. These things are explained while sitting before the Father. When you sit before Him, you should feel thrilled, recognize. Recognize that through our immense fortune, we transform from being completely unfortunate to truly blessed. From being 100% unfortunate, we transform into fortunate beings, and this transformation happened the night before last at around 12:30. Whenever I get a call from a brother, I make sure to set it to either ring or vibrate, just in case there's an urgent matter. I observe that, brother. Please hurry over, as the experience here is truly delightful. It's already 12:30. How thrilling it is, how silent it is. Look at how silent it is in Baba's room, just like children. All of a sudden I opened my eyes and hurriedly went to Baba's room. In essence, we should avoid this behavior. It's important to wake up naturally and with a sense of dedication. When the eyes open, sleep does not come. Today Baba is coming. This is the real identity. The maidens have not faced the dagger of lust. The Father explains that while lust is as sharp as a dagger, knowledge serves as a powerful tool. He emphasizes that the instruments of wisdom are subtle and not like the physical weapons given to the goddesses, which are violent by nature. Many people do not understand the true significance of the Swadharma chakra, which represents the realization of one's true self. Do it. These lust, anger, greed, and attachment leave us. Small jealousy, envy. There is a significant amount of jealousy that arises when I create something new. For instance, I suggested in a meeting that this particular idea should be implemented. They might say this is excellent, but if they do not implement it and suggest a change, they immediately take it to their ego. Where did the humble feeling of being a servant go? There should be no envy at all. In the outside world, people are not sad about their own suffering. They are sad about others' joy. Until I completely subdue and crush my ego, you must forget about finding any path to the golden age, no matter what actions or efforts you make. You need to obliterate your ego at any cost and in every situation. Regardless of what others may say, stay silent, because people can only give what they have within. If someone happens to give a suggestion or makes a comment, simply acknowledge it with grace and move forward without letting it affect you. Why is that? Because I need to engage in self-reflection. It's a straightforward principle. Brother, if you do it this way and it's correct, then keep it that way. If it's not correct, then let it be. As we discussed earlier, a king never reacts impulsively or without careful consideration, right? He does not react suddenly or on a whim. They start reacting impulsively, no. The king silently observes and thinks, all right, you are fine. The entire journey concludes, and internally it remains unknown whose name it truly is. What should I keep in mind while being here? I need to focus on myself and understand what my specific role is. So what is the Swadharma chakra? Even this is not known. And keep that slogan in mind. Someone has refreshed it. Whatever I am sharing, I am essentially sharing with myself. It's as if the envy resides within me. Where does the seed reside within my mind? If it is sown here, then where will the fruit emerge? It will emerge right here. Brother, I feel sleepy during yoga. I feel very sleepy during Amrit Vela. Many people do not truly understand the significance of the Sudarshan Chakra. In the scriptures, Lord Krishna is often depicted with the Sudarshan Chakra, which is mistakenly associated with violence. However, this symbol actually represents profound spiritual knowledge. Now, you have become bearers of the Swadharma Chakra. While the scriptures might show acts of violence, you children have now received the true understanding and wisdom of the chakra. In the Murli, Baba is explaining the influence of ego propels me forward. Someone has posed a question. Mahiji, please explain what is the thin line between self-respect and ego. When ego pushes me, it forces me to check myself. The presence of ego makes me become reactive. For instance, if someone says something about you, you might feel that they should speak to you directly because the truth should come out immediately. This is your ego in action. You haven't done anything wrong, and what they are saying is completely untrue, but your ego is driving you to respond. And if you have self-respect, a diamond doesn't need to be told it's a diamond. Its value is the same whether in a mine or a showroom. So now you too have become bearers of the Swadarsan Chakra. So, this is not about violence. You children have now gained the wisdom of the Swadarsan Chakra. Today, we will align our yoga practice with this understanding. Self-respect, dignity, ego, and spiritual arrogance. Mother, you should understand this much Hindi. They were asking for the meaning, not a translation. So today, you children need to practice self-perception on the wheel of meaning. Today, everyone is encouraged to focus on self-introspection. I am a soul dedicated to the practice of self-awareness. I am the soul that deeply understands and recognizes the profound existence and significance of the swastika symbol. I am a soul that discerns reality. I am a soul that engages in righteous actions. The one who speaks the universal language that encompasses the entire world. The soul with the Swadarsan Chakra. Destroy all your accumulated sins. Focused on the self within. The soul that fully embraces and embodies its complete purity is the one that possesses and wields the Swadarsan Chakra. All right, we need to work on this. It is important to clarify sometimes that the person is telling the truth, as perception plays a significant role. This is for you, Didi. This is for your perception. If it is going, let it go. Even the most powerful things often require a significant amount of time to manifest. Think about the great individuals who were in your presence. Did you truly recognize and appreciate their value at that moment? I am aware that nowadays people yearn to meet Dadi Janki Ji. They appeared in dreams and shared their experiences. They did not attend the class. I have some examples for you. Consider Swami Vivekananda, observe Gautam Buddha, reflect on Jesus Christ, and think about Brahma Baba. There is no need to clear these, they are useless things. Some say it should be clarified, while others say it shouldn't. You should not do this, for Brahma Baba has never clearly stated that you should look at history, as I do not repair bicycle punctures, nor did I ever own a bicycle shop. Jagdish Bhai said, Baba, there is one thing you should definitely not write about, and that is my life story, because otherwise people will write all sorts of exaggerated and twisted things in it. Brother said, No, Baba, I will write only what is true and as it is. Then he wrote those amazing life-changing stories. Therefore, it is important not to always feel the need to justify yourself. If you are in the right, the truth will inevitably reveal itself. Now you have become a Swadharsan Chakradhari. They showed the aspect of violence. You children now have the knowledge of the Swadharsan Chakra. Baba tells you that you are the Brahma Mukhvanshavali, the Brahmin Kulbhushan, the Swadharsan Chakradhari. You need to meditate on each word. I am a Brahmin. I am a soul that belongs to the chosen lineage of Brahma, a distinguished and cherished entity within the eternal cycle of time. I am a chosen soul by Brahma. I belong to a divine lineage. I am a precious jewel of this spiritual family. You now understand its meaning. You know about your 84 births and the cycle of creation. In the Golden Age, there is the Sun Dynasty religion. Then comes the Moon Dynasty. Together, they form heaven. These ideas are in your minds, though to different extents. Just as Baba taught you, you have become knowledgeable. Now, you must help others as a Swadharsan Chakra holder. The only way to bring welfare to others is by becoming a Swadharsan Chakradhari. Sit down comfortably and focus your attention. Gaze into the mirror and reflect on whether you appreciate what you see. This is the essence of Swadharsan, focusing on our beliefs and how we perceive ourselves. And when it comes to limitations and emotions, the face reflects these feelings. Now that you are Brahmins, you are receiving the inheritance from Shiva Baba. You should not forget this and must note these points. This is the ladder of 84 births. It is easy to descend, but climbing requires supporting your back. However, there is also an elevator. Now Baba comes to give you a lift. As people age, they often need to support their back with their hands while climbing. In the same manner, Baba says he is giving you a lift now. In an instant, you can ascend to a higher state. Now, you children should feel joyful that we are on the path of growth. There is nothing as precious as them, whether they are sages, saints, or anyone else. Everyone remembers that one beloved. Everyone is in love with him, but they do not understand who he is. They just call him omnipresent. While many may follow the same path, without truly understanding and recognizing it, the journey loses its true meaning. You are now aware that Shiva Baba imparts his teachings to us through him. Shiv Baba does not have a body. He is the Supreme Soul. The Supreme Soul means the Supreme Soul. The one whose name is Shiva, the rest of the souls have different names based on their bodies. There is only one Supreme Soul, whose name is Shiva. Then humans gave many names, built different temples, and now you understand the meaning. In Bombay, the temple of Babulnath is considered significant. At this time, you are being transformed from thorns into flowers. At this time, you are transformed from thorns to flowers. What is the significance of Babulnath's temple? What is around the Babulnath temple? What was it? Baba resided in a flat, and from its window, the view of the surrounding area was quite visible. At this moment, he transforms you from thorns to flowers, making you the masters of Vishnu. Our true Father is one, and from him alone, the people of Bharat receive their blessings. These are Sri Lakshmi and Sri Narayan, the masters of India. If they were from China, their facial features and overall appearance would be distinctively different from what they are now. If Sri Lakshmi and Sri Narayan were Chinese, how would they be? They would have slightly different eyes. First, the souls are fair, then they darken. The soul itself nourishes and darkens. The whole example is based on them. In this new display happening now, you will see that it was also present in the old one. India was once considered the entire world, but when it fragmented, all its regions became distinct. Currently, observe that a significant portion of South Africa is. So over the next 50 to 60 years, it will drift and connect with India. It is moving with that spirit. You will find the influence of Rajasthan here. When they separated, you can observe that the people from this region, including those near China, as well as our people from Nagaland and Assam, are quite similar to them in many ways. In the same way, if you head towards the south, you'll find that the people in South Africa have dark skin, much like our southern population. Similarly, if you move towards the north, all the people there are brown, just like the countries in that direction. Similarly, if we go towards the fair-skinned people of Himachal, we see many countries with fair-skinned people. Where is all of this originating from? It's fragmenting right here. Yes, the whole example is about the Brahmari. The example is all about them. A Brahmari insect transforms to make you similar. What do ascetics change? They dress you in white or saffron clothes and shave your head. The divine completely transforms you, reshaping your thoughts, purifying your impurities, and altering all your sanskars, turning you into Sri Lakshmi and Sri Narayan. In contrast, what do ascetics do? They simply dress you in saffron robes and shave your head. What real change do they bring? You are the ones who embrace this profound knowledge. We will become as radiant as Sri Lakshmi and Sri Narayan. Currently, even nature is dominated by darkness. This earth is also in a degraded state, causing harm like a storm. Storms rage in the sky, causing great destruction and chaos. Right now, there is immense sorrow and suffering in the world. We will not send you the audio. Yesterday, I received an audio message from a brother, and in the audio, the brother was crying, saying, "Brother, please arrange for me to meet Baba. Please arrange for me to meet Baba. I only get to meet Baba for 2 days, and this situation is making me feel like a fool." What tests are souls facing? How much value should we have? How effortlessly can we come to Madhuban and make spiritual effort? How well can we understand Madhuban and practice austerity there? What do we do when we come to Madhuban? Not even for a single second does the rule say that. There is a belief that when someone shares an audio with conviction, it deserves to be spread widely. I wish for that audio to be heard by everyone around the world. They should understand what they are gaining, especially those who come to Madhuban and live in Madhuban. Why are you crying, brother? You are in good health, around 30 or 40 years old, and your family mentions that if you leave from here, even if we and others manage to achieve it, we must deeply reflect on the numerous karmic bonds that exist between souls and consider how carefully we journey to Madhuban. Here, there is deep sorrow, but there is great happiness. The Father takes us from sorrow to joy. This destruction happens. Then everyone becomes completely pure. Make spiritual effort now and take as much inheritance from the Father as possible. This is important. Otherwise, you will have to repent in the end, thinking Baba came, but we took nothing. It is written that when Bambore is set ablaze, people awaken from the deep sleep of Kumbhakarna, and then they lament and eventually perish in their sorrow. Who will awaken from the slumber of Kumbhakarna? It surely won't be the ordinary people of the world. Who will cry tears of blood? It will be those who were aware. Those who understood the essence and goal of Brahmin life but did not put in the spiritual effort have lost everything over numerous lifetimes. After sorrow, there is always triumph. In Kali Yuga, there is constant distress and conflict. But after Kali Yuga, Sat Yuga will surely come. This period in between is known as the confluence age, called the Purushottam Sangam Yuga. The Father gives a good method to become Satopradhan from Tamopradhan. He just says, remember me and nothing else. Now you children don't even need to bow your heads. When someone joins their hands in prayer, Baba lovingly reminds us that neither you, the soul, have physical hands, nor does Baba, the Supreme Soul, possess hands. What do I connect with? There should not be even a trace of Kaliyugi devotional path. There should not be a single deviation from the path of Kaliyugi devotion, but it should be. Baba imparts divine knowledge to us, but he is also our Father, our Satguru, and our beloved. The deeds he has done for us are unparalleled. Jagdish Bhai would always sit with folded hands before Baba, showing the utmost respect and devotion. While we may not possess the same level of knowledge as he did, we should aspire to reach that state of deep contemplation. What he did, or those who had more intellect, always sat like this. So you children should never bow down to anyone. So, O soul, why do you fold your hands? Just remember me, the Father. Remembering does not mean folding your hands. It means that you have received knowledge, but you should express your feelings. However, doing it every day feels a bit awkward and is not appropriate according to the method of knowledge. People will fold their hands in respect to the sun and to any saint. You do not need to join hands. This is my loan taken, but if someone folds their hands, I have to fold mine in return. Have you ever wondered how Brahma Baba would greet you? Baba, we offer our salutations. Greetings, children. Have you noticed how Baba always considers others? When a prominent person visits, Baba ensures to attend to them. It is essential for you to realize that we are souls. We must liberate ourselves from these attachments and return to our true home. It's like developing a natural aversion to these bonds. You must leave this old body behind. You children who are drowning in the ocean of vices, we take you out of it and bring you to the ocean of virtues. Our responsibility is to guide you children who are immersed in the ocean of vices and help you transition to the ocean of purity, who are encountering challenges and grappling with various different topics and areas of knowledge. What should we do with them? We need to remove them, as even our Brahmins are getting caught up in so many vices. They are immersed in the news of the Brahmin family and the useless news. There are so many attractions outside. Yesterday morning I saw that many brothers and sisters. It means that the Champions Trophy that happened yesterday, everyone has written that it is a good thing. India won. It is a matter of pride. That is fine. But you should not give all your time to it. Attraction to a limit is fine. You liked it. You are happy. That is great. Engaging in sports is fine. But spending 3 to 4 hours watching a game that starts at 2 in the afternoon and finishes at 10 at night, totaling 8 hours, is really too much. My goodness, this should not be done. Now the Father says, let us go to the land of peace. People put in so much effort for peace. Renunciates do not attain the liberation in life of heaven, but they achieve liberation from sorrow and sit in the land of peace. Initially, the soul comes into liberation in life. Later, it transitions into bondage in life. The soul is originally pure, then gradually descends the ladder. First, we enjoyed happiness. Then we gradually descended into impurity. Now, once again, the Father has come to take everyone back with him. The Father says, remember me and you will become pure. The Father says, "Remember me and you will become pure." The Father has explained that when people leave their bodies, they experience great pain and suffering during that time, because one must face the consequences. Ultimately, a good destination awaits. All those things you were tangled up in, those attachments, it's challenging to describe, but it is truly very painful. It means that, as far as I know, when the soul leaves the body, it goes through a multitude of experiences and becomes aware that it is making its departure. At that time, everything is recalled. This could have been achieved, that effort could have been made, so much could have been done, but nothing was accomplished. It becomes very painful. We received a call from a respected mother just before she was about to leave her city. She mentioned that right here beside me, at this very moment, is Brahma Baba, who is present with me. And he is saying that he wants to walk alongside me on this journey. So I told her, "Mother, please go to sleep now, and we will discuss this matter thoroughly during the day." They called me around 5:30 in the morning. I then continued with my service duties. Later, I received a call from their home informing me that Mother had left her physical body. So, I wanted to tell you that my first dial was number 1. So the soul becomes aware and the achievements become known. I was coming back after my Amrit Vela meditation and was on transport when I coincidentally checked my phone. Brahma Baba stood beside me and came to take me. And she is telling me, "Come on, child." So I thought to myself, well, she is an elderly mother, and sometimes her mind tends to wander a bit here and there, especially with age. Just like how people in Kashi believe that offering oneself to Shiva grants liberation, you are now offering yourself too, aren't you? These concepts are also prevalent in the path of devotion. People go to Shiva and offer themselves. Now the Father explains that no one can return. Yes, they may offer themselves and still commit sins, and then the cycle of accounts begins anew. You have come to understand the cycle of this world. At this moment, everyone is experiencing a decline. The Father explains that He comes to elevate everyone and guide them back to their home. He emphasizes that He will not take the impure souls with Him. Therefore, strive for purity so that your inner light can shine. During a wedding, the light on the woman's forehead, they light the lamp in the pot. This custom is also unique to Bharat, India. The flame is lit on the forehead of the woman in the pot, not on the husband, because it is said that the husband is awakened by God. In my experience, I have never seen a light glowing on anyone's head, not even once, because the husband is God, so your inner light should be lit. Then the rituals will have meaning. How do we awaken the divine light within us through God? The Father understands that His light is already shining, and He illuminates our light. The Father is also known as the eternal flame. The Brahma Samajis believe in the eternal light that always remains lit. They constantly remember this divine light and consider it to be God Himself. Others believe that the Supreme Soul will merge with the higher soul, meaning the Supreme Soul. There are many opinions. The Father says, your religion is one that gives immense happiness. The Father says that your faith is one that bestows boundless joy and contentment. You witness immense happiness in paradise. In the new era, you become divine beings. Your education is solely for the forthcoming new world. Your education is indeed for the new world of the future, while all other studies are for this world. So here, this topic can be about our education for the future new world. What preparations do we need to make for it now? Our studies are for the new world of the future. So what preparations do we need to make now? You are here to study and attain a position in the future. In the Gita, Rajoga is taught correctly. Then, in the end, there was a battle and nothing remained. They show the Pandavas with a dog. Now, The father says, I'll make you into gods and goddesses. Here, there are many types of people who cause sorrow. The dagger of lust causes so much suffering. So now you children should have this happiness that the Supreme Father, the ocean of knowledge, is teaching us. Now you should feel happy because the Supreme Father, the ocean of knowledge, is teaching us. Isn't He the most beloved? We have been remembering our beloved for half a cycle. You remember. You have been remembering many, but now the Father says, I have come, and you should follow my directions. You have been remembering many different entities, but now that I have arrived, I say, follow my directions closely. Consider yourself a soul and remember me, your Father, because without remembering me, your sins will not be absolved. Your sins will not be burned away except through my remembrance. So always remember this. In every matter, make it a habit to seek advice from the Creator. Baba will provide such insightful advice that if adhered to, you will reap abundant rewards at every step. By following the advice, you will find blessings with every step. Understand that once you accept the guidance, your responsibilities will be lifted. You have taken advice and Baba has given you an answer. Now follow that answer with complete faith. Then all responsibilities will be taken over by Baba. Good morning, sweet children of knowledge. With love and remembrance from Mother, Father, and Baba Dada, we greet you with a heartfelt namaste. To our spiritual Father, we send our loving remembrance, good morning and namaste. Baba emphasized that engaging in Amrit Vela is essential. Without this sacred practice, one cannot attain the divine blessings. Now you ask Nimesh because when you go for Amrit Vela, everyone gets disturbed. The family members get disturbed. They get angry. They say things to you. And then the whole morning atmosphere gets spoiled. So you took advice from the instrument and he said to do it when possible. But if others are disturbed, do it while lying down. Now the responsibility is with the Supreme Father, with Baba. Disturbing others while making spiritual effort is not allowed. You must adjust and make your effort without disturbing others. To draw the boundless joy from the Supreme Father, you must establish a direct divine connection. You should fill your heart with the wealth of knowledge and generously share it with all. In this Purushottam age, we must free ourselves from all bonds and become liberated in life. Like a bumblebee, we must serve by making others like ourselves. May you always be an embodiment of success by becoming truly powerful through the deep and profound experience of all attainments. Only those who are experienced in attaining everything are powerful. Such powerful souls who have experienced all attainments can become embodiments of success, because now all souls will seek out where the masters of supreme peace are. So, when you have the stock of all powers, then you will be able to satisfy everyone. Just as in foreign countries, you get everything in one store, you have to become like that. There are superstores and shopping malls. Now we have them here too. It is not just about tolerance. You need the strength to face challenges. You must have a stock of all powers to become truly successful. Disciplines are the steps of a Brahmin life. Placing step after step means reaching closer to the destination. Baba has explained the disciplines for a Brahmin life. Wake up in the morning. This is a rule. You must listen to the Murli. Yesterday evening, Baba reminded us about traffic control. Do you remember? Step by step, just like the blossoming of a lotus, ensure proper traffic control. Om Shanti. Now let's delve into today's teachings from the Murli. In today's time, some individuals express that they cannot stand falsehood. They find it unbearable to witness deceit or listen to lies, which ignites a passionate reaction within them. In the yag, this should happen. They should do this. Here it's like this. Here it's like that. You are very good yourself. All right, you are making great spiritual effort. But you say you cannot bear to see all this. Seeing those falsehoods makes you angry. Baba explains that if something is false and you become enthusiastic upon seeing it, then that enthusiasm is also false. I will handle this. I will ensure everyone is considered. But even that is not the absolute truth. To eliminate falsehood, I must embody the power of truth. And what is truth? What is a special characteristic of truth? Truth remains calm and composed. The more peaceful one becomes, the closer they align themselves with the essence of truth, as can be clearly seen when we examine the history and life of the revered Brahma Baba. Who is the greatest truth? The greatest truth. Beloved children, remain tranquil and serene. Dear Radhe, if I so desire, I have the power to halt this entire play in an instant and restart it. Truth remains silent. Let go of those who need to be informed, those given the duty to act, those who have been entrusted with responsibilities. Stay silent when they witness wrongdoing. The truth as it stands is perfectly aligned and in its rightful place, just as it should be. Om Shanti. So, what is the practical homework for today? First and foremost, we must engage in self-effort. I am a Brahmin jewel, a soul who holds the wheel of self-realization. I am a soul who holds the wheel of self-realization, separating the self and the vision. In order to achieve complete purity, the souls who are the beholders of the cycle of self-realization and vision must strive diligently. I am a soul that destroys my negative actions through the deep practice of self-reflection. I am a soul who wields the discus of self-realization, making my penance the supreme penance. So what will be clicked on the soul here, freely situated right between its eyebrows, in this very moment? In a state of calmness, the supreme authority, the soul is not bound to any physical organ. It resides independently. And you have to interpret the meaning of the song in 2 lines. Which 2 lines were the most perfect for you? Everyone must absolutely ensure that they thoroughly revise Baba's Murli for the meeting, and it should be the complete version that has been sent to you in the group. If you do not revise this Murli, then you should not attend the meeting tomorrow. Take a break and do not come tomorrow or any other day until you have revised the Murli. Until then, you should not attend the class. You need to come and complete the writing task that has been specifically assigned to you by the Supreme Father. So this was the practical exercise for today. Thank you, Om Shanti. Now let us all express our heartfelt gratitude to Baba.